Okay, let's make sure everything is working. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. Okay, what was I doing last time? It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. Okay, I need to go to the Horsehead Nebula for that. Okay. Century system.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hulking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
I'll look into it.
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection. and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed them.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
I might be able to end this without violence.
You serve with him. He might listen to you. But he's already killed 2 Alliance representatives. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Light metal surveyed. Gotta bring Tali. And what the hell? Let's bring in Garrus.
Hey,
Hello.
how's going?
It's going fine for me. Hold on. Huh.
That's
Okay.
glad to hear. How long you have been playing this game?
Years, honestly. I just haven't played it in a hot minute.
Oh nice. Do you stream any other game beside it?
Yes. Why wouldn't I? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay.
Alright.
Gotta be careful.
Cover me.
Ah, crap.
Can I ask something if you don't mind?
What are you gonna ask? Oh, okay. God, how do you... I swear, every time I replay this game, I forget how to use this, how to drive this stupid...
Actually, I do art for gamers and streamers. Like VTuber models, logos, banners, overlays, emotes, animation. Would you like to see some of...
Nope. You know what? You never know, so...
Do you have Discord?
Yes, but I am not interested in what you have to offer.
I'm not forcing you to buy anything, just take a look of my work.
I'm not interested. Just remove that. Put that there. Oh, better save first. I don't know if it's just me, but I've had problems with this planet in particular, where the game would crash. Oh boy. Oh hey, minerals. Oh wow, that's a deposit of gold? I couldn't tell.
Eat this!
Oh. Ah, shit. How do I... There we are.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Okay. That was simple. Save because I'm a saving monkey. Why did I press that button? I love how they have no complaints about me just taking their stuff. To the building at the far end of the... Did I miss something? Oh, it's probably outside. Oh. Okay, yeah, no, I misunderstood. I think. Yeah, I'm almost positive I did.
Sorry I am late.
No, wait, I am just dumb. It's right here. I am just dumb. But yeah, it's been a hot minute since I played this. Gotta stop a guy from... a couple of Lion soldiers have been killed, and I'm being sent in to, you know, try to keep things from getting too much worse.
So the opposite of what you do? LOL.
Not the opposite of what I do. This falls completely in line with what I do. It's just that most of what I do also somehow explodes.
Laughing.
Also, this guy used to serve with Shepard. You know, our character. I love how how these guys have no problem with some random just coming in and stealing their shit.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you're endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I'm going to trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Your pilot can have an Alliance command patrol pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Shepard.
Was that last line more in line with what you expect from me? Be honest, was that last line Shepard said more what you expect from me? Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, let's look at Rex. I forgot I put that on him. My bad. Hold it. Okay. Yeah, rail extensions, I'm never a... Things like rail extensions, I'm never a fan of.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
I keep forgetting to stop pressing buttons.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed, Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was gonna end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
See, I can solve things without them ending with blood. I gotta look at my assignments. Fortuna in the Horsehead Nebula. Right. Strenus Fortuna. You just never know. Okay, Amaranthine is where I want to go, but before we do that, we have to explore. I found plutonium. Very insignia. Alright, let's head to Amaranthine. Fun fact, in Dragon Age, there is a city by the name of Amaranthine. You'll never, although you'll only see it mentioned in anything other than the Dragon Age Origins expansion, Awakening, where you actually go to Amaranthine. Let me take Erdnot Rex. We have mineral deposits. Ta-da! Another Turian insignia. Nice. Alright, time to meet Helena Blake.
Hello again, Commander Shepard. I owe you a debt of gratitude. With my former partners dead, this syndicate is now mine. I could not have done it without you.
I killed them because they deserve it. Now I'm placing you under arrest.
Surely you don't think that necessary. Under my leadership, this organization will restrict itself to gambling and smuggling illegal technologies. These crimes are hardly worth your time. If you press the issue, my assistants are very well equipped to deal with you.
This gang has a reputation for drugs and slaving. It's too late to change that.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps this organization has been so tainted by those two idiots that it cannot be redeemed. If I disband the gang, I walk away freely. I have not come so far to be arrested. I would die before going to prison. I would most certainly kill before going to prison. Now, do we have a deal?
You're free to go. I don't ever want to see this gang again. If I do...
You won't. I'm not so foolish as to break my word to a Spectre. Now, if you'll excuse me, my men become nervous in the presence of law enforcement agents. Goodbye, Shepard.
Talk no jutsu. Okay, now if you don't mind, I'm just gonna rob you. Ah, can't open the thing. Just override that with Omnigel. I wasn't sure I had enough Paragon points to do that. That's the thing. That's why I brought Rex. I'm just like, yeah, maybe bring the Krogan with me. That could be very helpful. Alright. Journal. Need to go to Columbia system and the Voyager cluster. By the way, until I played this game, I swear I thought Horsehead Nebula was something made up by South Park. Like, my hands are gone.
LOL.
Because there was some jokes when they just said from the Horsehead Nebula when it came to like some alien shit, and I thought that was the first time I'd ever heard of the Horsehead Nebula. So I legit thought it was just a South Park skit, and then I played this game. I'm like, you mean the Horsehead Nebula is real? Because remember, this. The Milky Way galaxy you're seeing in this game is for the most part, like, for most of these planets, like, or at least most of the nebula, like the clusters and stuff, are real. Oh, I found a medallion. Nice. I do say for the most part for a good reason. Onto Heter. Ooh, we found a rare element. Yeah, Nephiron's where I have to go. I saw the name and I instantly like, that's where I need to go. Got minerals. Like that was gonna stop me. Found some thorium.
Just lead the way.
It's not in the crater. Nope. I swear, I keep forgetting how to pilot this damn thing. Even back on the PS3, I swear I can never remember how to pilot this thing.
Got it.
Mummified Solarian. That is not mummified, and whatever. This Cerberus soldier had an identification tag for Captain Varsynth, one of the Solarian soldiers responsible for capturing the League of One. It's unclear how he came into possession of this relic. I'll take that. First things first, we look for that debris, then we raid the Cerberus base.
Redeploying.
God damn it. I really should not be allowed to, you know, mess with buttons. Because I keep doing that. Okay, time to raid the Cerberus. Or one of their bases, anyways. Cerberus is a large Black Ops organization, after all, so... And there is a very particular reason I am saying that, but I won't reveal why. The reason why I'm not going to reveal it is because that has to wait until the second Mass Effect game when I stream it. Because Cerberus is involved, of course, only more directly rather than just, you know, a background villain deal. I'll take those. save. Because I have died here.
I will destroy you! Shields down! Get down! Here it comes!
Jeez.
Perimeter clear.
Okay, so we killed everyone already. You cautiously press a few buttons and an alarm chimes. The optical database is flashing itself. Quickly, you copy as many files as you can to your hardsuit's internal computer. Its memory wiped, the computer shuts down, the files are sure to be encrypted, but you've got time to crack them. There we are. Okay. There we go. Now Garrison's equipping the right weapon. Alright, and we are out of here. Oh, fun fact, when trying to use snipers in the original version of this game, oh, have fun doing that on controller. Like, the sway was so bad. Like, I mean, ridiculous bad. I'm proud to say that they actually fixed that. Okay. Let's deal with everyone's equipment. Might as well check on everyone.
Anything you need, Commander?
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Commander, I wanted to thank you.
What for, Garrus?
For everything. Taking me with you, letting me be part of your team. I've learned a lot. Thanks, Commander.
You're welcome, Garrus.
When it comes to teams, I always take Garrus and Tali with me because throughout the entire trilogy of the original 3 games, they are just ride or die when it comes to Shepard. To 11.
Boop. Just got home from renewing my license to go vroom.
Yay! Anyways, we were doing side quest and we just took down one of Cerberus's bases. We pretty much cleared that quest line out. Oh, and Wolfwitch, I know you've played the Mass Effect games. No spoilers about Cerberus in the other 2 games. Hugo Girl needs to get surprised on the roll.
No spoilers, got it.
You know the rule. Hey, you know how the rules are, especially since Cerberus does play a bigger role in the next 2 games. Oh, I don't know if you've played the Legendary Edition yet, Wolfwitch, but if you recall in the original version on controller, the first Mass Effect, the snipers were awful to use. I'm happy to say that that has changed. You actually don't have to worry about big ass sways. They fixed it.
Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family,
The
right?
controls were so clunky back then, DX like trying to charge down egg thieves in Og Spyro.
Oh god, do not remind me about charging down thieves in the original Spyro. That was so bad. But yeah, Hugo Girl, the sway on sniper rifles in the original Mass Effect.
Laughing.
The sway on the the sniper rifles, when you zoomed in, was extremely bad originally. Like, it was just not worth it, and so I never equipped Garrus with them because I was afraid they would be bad on him.
Not everyone's as close to their family as you are.
Yeah, that's true. It's funny, I never really thought about that before. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Okay.
Looking for supplies?
Mostly
Let's
to
see
sell.
what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Mostly to sell. Let's see. That could be useful later. I never use cryo rounds. I've never been able to find a good, I've never been able to find a good use for them, and I've tried. If I recall correctly, as soon as I load this up, I am going to get contacted by the Shadow Broker.
Transmission coming in, Commander.
Yep.
I think you're going to want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker.
See?
You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
Your deal died with Kahoku. Why should I help you?
The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive. No secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
I'll transmit the files.
I knew you were a reasonable man, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Okay, that's pretty much all the side quests I can... Hold on, I gotta look up the Tali. Tali has a side quest, but I can't remember its conditions. Let me look that up. Armstrong Nebula Grissom Fulcrum. Don't fuck me.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus.
There we are.
Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
I mean, of course I'm going to want to do my Space Wipes side quest. Every time I play as a male Shepard, I always romance Tali. Not that I have anything against the others. I just like her best. I found some light metal. Yay. That's the one I can... Yep, that's the one I land on. Okay, we'll save that one for last. We found some matriarch write-ins. Now to Ray Ingri. Ray Ingri sounds like a YouTuber. It sounds like a streamer name. I swear to Christ. Let's see. We'll have Garrus and Tali, of course. Save. This is closer, so we'll deal with this. We'll deal with the facility last. Okay, but I basically started the Geth Incursion side quest, which ties to Tali's side quest. It ties to her pilgrimage. Teal Deer, pilgrimage is something that all Quarians do. They cannot return to the fleet until they bring back something worthwhile. And it has to be something that's, that can benefit the fleet. Or rather, whatever ship they come from in their flotilla. Some just never return from the pilgrimage. Because they like the outside world better. Of course, there's also death and stuff, but that's a different matter. I'll take these.
Just lead the way. I'm here if you need me.
Get into the Mako. Then we... What? Then we go over to that anomaly. Minerals.
Laughing, I guess I sneezed so loud, Mom came to my window and said, "Bless you."
How loud are your sneezes? Loud enough that someone in the other room can hear them.
She was outside.
That's a powerful sneeze. Hello. Hello there. Ooh, that could be very useful. The scavengers who made this camp are gone. They seem to have abandoned it abruptly some time ago. Gee, I sure hope it wasn't because of gas. Oh hey, it looks like there's a mineral deposit. Yay! Yep, mineral deposit. They look like giant mushrooms. Oh, they did from a distance. Polonium. Wait, is polonium a real mineral? I know palladium is. What do you got? Ooh, a League of One medallion. Oh look, lights. It's almost like there's a facility nearby and they want the player to know. What the hell was... I've actually been blasted to shit on this part. Although I don't remember if that was because, yeah, I guess definitely here. But I don't remember if that was because I was playing on a higher difficulty. That was also back on the PS3. Need to make a slight change. Tungsten. I only have 2. I was dumb and sold the 3rd. Switch into tungsten rounds because they're effective against synthetics. Well, that's enough to level me up, so... Past. Wait, I need someone to look this up. Do husks count as synthetic or organic?
All targets down.
Could someone look that up? Do husks count as synthetic or organic? I'm not sure.
Counted as organic, but a hybrid of both exists in the game apparently.
Is that for all 3 games or the first one? So counted as organic. In that case, I need to switch to shredder rounds. I sold all my shredder rounds because of course I did.
Area secured.
Yeah, I saw the dots on my...
Charging up. Area secured.
It says they re both synthetic and organic in 3.
Okay, so Husk are classified as organic and synthetic in the 3rd game. Okay. So I was looking more for game mechanic than lore.
One down, 3 to go.
Think we got him, Commander.
Okay. And we're gonna have to go through all of the systems for this. First, I did get some new equipment and stuff, so we might as well, you know, get that done. And once I've finished this side quest, I can talk with Tali to complete her quest. You cannot romance Garrus or Tali in this game. You only have Liara, Ashley, and Kaidan. Which I know, that's criminal.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
No ammunition. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, reading something. Sorry, I was reading something that was important. Okay. Tereshkova. We found another medallion. While scanning the asteroid field on the Tereshkova system, you picked up some anomalous readings. After some daring maneuvering by Joker, a small team was able to recover some debris from one of the larger rocks. Among the items discovered was a League of One medallion. Heavy metal survey. We found mercury. Antibar is the one I land on. Okay. We found iridium. Alright, time to land on Antibar and start blasting some clankers. Is that too heavy a slur? Should I replace it with the soft A? Pretty sure the moment I step outside, I'm going to get, yeah, you stay out there too long, you're going to freeze to death. Nani? Oh no. Those things are such a pain. And this game will not be the last we see of them. Unfriggin' fortunately. Hello. Searching the ruins, you discover a Prothean data disk. It must have been dropped by one of the Thresher Maw's many victims. You know what's weird? You know what the best part about Thresher Maws is? They don't reproduce normally. They send out spores, and these spores can survive in space, which is why they're on so many damn worlds. Spoilers for Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back, a movie that came out in the 80s. Darth Vader is Luke's father.
Spoilers.
Yeah, I know some of you didn't. Some of you didn't finish that. Didn't actually watch the movie yet. But yep, there you go. Sorry for the spoilers for the 40-year-old movie.
Ignore the fact I have the Darth Vader Angry Birds spoiler on my headboard LOL.
You have a Darth Vader Angry Birds pillow?
Laughing mouse. Yeah. Wonderful.
Outposts done. We're halfway there.
Huh, you really do have a... Huh. I wasn't expecting that.
3.
Okay, let's deal with everyone's equipment. I wish I could do this from my equipment menu, but I can't unless... I can't unless they're already in my party, and I don't like doing that. I really don't like that. Oh well. That's something I am used to. And again, when you've been playing games for a long time, this sort of thing doesn't even bother you. Additional spoilers for Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. Luke and Leia are siblings. I think one of my favorite things when it comes to Star Wars is people who like know nothing about them and saw and were surprised that Anakin lost to Kenobi at the end of Revenge of the Sith. It's just like, of course he fucking lost! They're prequels! They also have to keep in line with the last time we fought, you were the master and I was the student. Which the Kenobi series did stay true to, by the way, because when Kenobi and Vader fight, when Obi-Wan and Vader fight, Obi-Wan throws the high ground at him. Ooh, found lithium. Yeah, Obi-Wan used the high ground against Vader twice. And the second time, he just threw the high ground at him. Matar's the one... Oh, no, wait, it's not Matar. We found some matriarch's writings. Okay, that's good. Casbin's the one I have to land on, I know this for a fact. Why do I remember that? But yeah, if you watch the Kenobi series, you'll just laugh your ass off at how Kenobi decides, I told you to respect the high ground. Now you're going to respect the high ground. What a nice looking planet. I think there's a meme somewhere where Vader's just like, the last time I fought him, and the second time I fought him, he threw the high ground at me. Which I saw after I had made that joke, by the way. I forgot about how much I hated this planet. Why didn't they just re-flatten this? Or rather, why didn't they just flatten this? ID tag. Buried into the beacon was an identification tag for Captain Thane. There's no indication of why it was hidden here or who buried it in the first place. You know what's funny is that I do have a good number of Star Wars games, but there's like only 2 I can actually stream. And I believe I've streamed one of them. The Battlefront 2 on my PS4, balls, and Jedi Survivor. I believe I can stream Jedi Survivor, but all of my other Star Wars games, yeah, no, that's just not happening. Because they're either on my Switch or PS3. Well, wait, no, I have 2 that are also on the Wii. Before you ask, the ones on the Wii are The Force Unleashed 1 and 2, which is also the ones I have for my PS3. The ones I have on Switch are Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2. It would be wonderful if they could bring the Force Unleashed, at least the first Force Unleashed, to modern consoles. That is not what I wanted. Fun fact, Yoda's backwards talk, that's actually not how his species, how his race actually talk normally. They can talk normally. It just seems to be some sort of... I think it's meant to be a... like, kind of meditation or something. I'm not 100% on that. Fun fact, the one Jedi Master, oh. Anyways, the one Jedi Master on the Jedi Council, the one with the weird head, he was actually an ass to the clones. So when Order 66 was given, they were kicking his long. They were Jojo stomping his corpse. Just imagine that, just like, oh, execute Order 66. Right away, sir. The Geth Array is transmitting regular data bursts on an encrypted channel using the Alliance's own FTL comm buoys. It's not clear where the data is being directed, nor the content of the signal. Fun fact, if you, in case anyone is unaware of... Hello. Fun fact, in case anyone wants to see it, there was, in 2003, there was a micro-series of the Clone Wars. And that was what first introduced General Grievous. And dear God, that first introduction is a horror movie. Just like, those Jedi stood no chance against him. It's also how General Grievous became one of my favorite characters. The whole, if you've seen the Revenge of the Sith and the whole him coffin thing, that's not a retcon. At the end of the 2000, or rather around the end of the 2003 micro series, General Grievous makes a attempt, goes to kidnap Palpatine. And the confrontation ends with Mace Windu using the Force Crush on Grievous, trying to kill him.
I haven't played this game.
This game is fun, it's nice.
Back, Stella.
Where's that last one?
Wolf New Witch Pyro TY.
Is this the best you can do? That was like, why did I even say that?
They're sending in the red shirts LOL. I am thinking to start Black Myth Wukong in God of War.
Just one more outpost left.
They're sending in the red shirts. Yeah, basically, they might as well. Those cats might as well just been red shirts. It's like, yeah, they're scripted to die. I still need to get Black Myth Wukong. Mostly because this is the first game where Sun Wukong actually has a game dedicated to him. Normally he's a side character, or it's something more akin to Journey of the West or Journey to the West.
I'm getting through TS first before I get a new streaming game.
Yeah, I need to get through a lot of my games too. I just like to occasionally come back to older games to stream them because they're fun. Which they should be.
That reminds me, is this my Saturday or yours?
I don't know. I'm also having some technical issues.
My friend suggested Black Myth Wukong to me.
Oh yeah, I've seen gameplay of it, and it seems to be a mix of it seems to be a mix of Souls-like and God of War. What was I doing? Oh, right.
Have you played RDR2?
Red Dead Redemption 2? No, I have not. I have watched gameplay of Red Dead Redemption and its sequel, but it's not really my kind of game. I don't know why. Which is a shame, because I know that it is fun.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
There is only one reason most actually bought it, LOL. I'd lose it at the horse's reaction to the cold.
I forgot that was something that the developers advertised. Just like, oh yeah, the horse's balls react to the cold.
That is the only reason people bought it laughing. Emoji cold sweat, emoji cold sweat.
Like, I'm just like, I mean, that's one way to advertise your game. I don't know if I would do that, but that is a way to do it. I know for a fact there's an indie game out there. I forget its name, but I learned about it through a YouTuber called Iron Pineapple, and this guy learned about it, and he learned about this game due to a tweet where the developers are like, "Fuck it, you can parry nukes now." And apparently he added something to where you can now parry fucking gravity. I'm not even kidding. It's beautiful.
I play a lot of games like Dead by Daylight, Valorant, Final Fantasy, Rust, COD, Fortnite, TOEIC.
Yeah, I do not like Fortnite. I have tried that game and I just can't. And then again, Battle Royale games just never really work, never really do it for me. If I'm dicking around with friends, I can tolerate them. Parry and insignia recovered. Scanning the planet Scanning the planet Priggle, you discovered several marker buoys orbiting it. Chief Engineer Adams secured some high-res optical images of the buoys, which appeared to have been neglected for some time.
Too many sweaty players and aimbots for me. I'd want to murder the bunny hoppers.
Bunny hopping is annoying in any game that allows it. I'm not disavowing.
Which game do you play mostly?
I mostly play RPG type games. Although I have been playing Marvel Rivals a lot, just because I think that it's fun. Maji.
Cool.
I once played Overwatch 2 until I somehow, when I was trying to transfer stuff, I ended up losing everything. And it acted like I made a brand new account. This includes a couple of skins that I actually bought using real money. And I was getting no help from Blizzard. I'm just like, screw you, Blizzard, I'm done.
Do you like anime?
Yeah, I like anime. Okay, get up our map. Anomaly. Okay, that's what the get output is. Post is. So we want to go. So we want to go this way.
I love anime.
Pretty much all the people watching this, including the person playing this game, are weebs. Just ask Hugo Girl 21.
Laughing.
And meanwhile, Wolf Witch Pyro herself is practically an IRL anime.
Marty just makes me think of...
Are those Japanese characters? I'm almost positive that's kanji.
They are.
I, for the life of me, I still can't fucking read kanji. I can recognize like maybe a couple of characters, but it's like I can recognize like maybe a few characters, but God help me trying to read.
Yes, added it to my computer. Romeji reads as Mejidoka.
Maji Dayoka. Ancient debris. What do you have on you? Oh, we have a Turian. Oh, we have a Turian colony insignia.
Dragon Ball and Attack on Titan are my all-time favorite.
My all-time favorites are kind of up in the air. I usually like stuff like Berserk, Bleach. It's usually the more dark.
Translated it says, seriously? Berserk is good.
Oh yeah, Berserk is good. This massive skull is scored by deflected mass accelerated shots. The xenobiology files in your heartsuit computer can't identify the species. It must have been brought here from an unknown world. Berserk is not for the faint of heart.
I haven't watched Bleach.
Bleach is good. One of my favorite characters is Genichi Maru. He is just great.
But I'll watch Bleach.
Yeah.
Berserk is dark as hell.
I mean, it is a dark fantasy, so yeah. I still remember there were people, they were like tourists who had discovered,
Right now I am watching Hell's Paradise. We all know my dumb reason for not liking Bleach, laughing, but I don't actually judge it like that.
no, actually not everyone here knows that. Fun fact, somehow, where Hyuga lives, somehow the scheduling replaced Inuyasha with Bleach.
Naruto.
Oh, no, replaced Naruto, not Bleach. Which I find funny because where I live, the scheduling had Bleach being aired late at night during Cartoon Network's Adult Swim. I like Naruto, but God, Boruto. Boruto was a mistake.
Yeah. Sing LOL stayed up way too late to watch Bleach. I came home from school one day, Naruto was usually on at 4 p.m., but instead I seen Bleach scheduled and got so sad, I cried LOL.
Yeah, see, I don't understand how that could even happen, because Bleach was never aired at 4 p.m. where I live. It was always during Adult Swim. Every single time. It was never in the afternoon. So I don't know what the hell went on with the station you were using. Especially since that show is not kid-friendly.
Nah, Bleach and Inuyasha were always on late at night when I was small.
Yeah, same here. So, again, Hyuga Girl, it seems you were an anomaly. Magnesium. Fun fact, Inuyasha is technically an isekai. Can't tell if I'm hitting it from here, so I'll have to get in closer. I mean, think about it. With the way that Inuyasha works, you have a girl being transported to another time. That is an isekai. Signal being jammed. Yeah. I'm in the right place.
Through that logic, so is Back to the Future.
Not really, because in order for that to be accurate, it has to be practically a different world. With the way Back to the Future
We
works.
had Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon on Kids Welcome Back, Naruto and Dragon Ball on Cartoon Network, Naruto Shippuden and DBZ on Maguzi, Inuyasha and older 80s. I recently watched Tokyo Ghoul, ReZero, Solo Leveling, One Punch Man, My Hero Academia, Mushoku Tensei, Keiju no 8.
Mushoku Tensei,
Strange. I expected one of these outposts to be the main base of operations for this incursion.
Hold on. This receiver's picking up some kind of transmission. Based on the signal strength, I'd say it's coming from inside the star cluster.
It must be a message from the primary Geth base. We can use the signal to lock onto its location and take them out.
Yeah, like, the show isn't bad per se. I just think the plot could be a little better. ReZero, I can't stand Subaru. I can't stand him. He's like one of the worst main characters I've ever seen. Here we are.
Maybe some controversy, but my fave Chara from OPM is Gru. Yeah, I know.
I just love One Punch Man just simply because the guy's just like I want to be strong. And then he got too strong.
The funnier part is not all of NY operates TV channels as the same channels. Down in NYC, Cartoon Network was on a different channel, not 3-2.
Huh. But yeah, it would have to do, yeah. Either way, Girl, your scheduling conflict definitely was the cause of it. Because Bleach should not have been on at 4 p.m. when kids could see it. That show is not for kids. I mean, you could
Reinhardt from ReZero.
Crush? Or is that how you say her name? Crush? I liked her a lot. She's just all business. She's just like, look, I don't have time for your fuckery. The green-haired girl. The one that has that that femboy as a attendant.
Especially not with how Ichigo's dad was hard flirting with women. Or Urahara.
Urahara. Ichigo's dad does not flirt with women. Remember, he is very loyal to his dead wife. Naruto is a bit on the safer side, so it could be shown to kids, but it just barely skirts the line. Let's see, this should be. Okay, let's go for the anomalies first. Because I do not like returning to planets.
Itachi and Obito are my favorite in Naruto.
Itachi is definitely a favorite.
Yes.
I liked Hashirama because Hashirama was acted a lot like Goku, and I thought that was funny.
Oh dear gods. Can you imagine seeing the Fisher Hollow as a small kid?
The Fisher Hollow. You mean Grand Fisher? Yeah, no. Fun fact is that Grand Fisher does appear again, but his appearance is different. And then he just gets obliterated by Censored. Yeah, I'm not gonna make spoilers because I'm hoping that part gets shown in the Rebirth of Souls game that I have been streaming. Because I know Wolf Witch already knows.
Have you watched Demon Slayer?
Oh yeah, I watched Demon Slayer. I've also been trying to read the manga, but real life lately has just been an absolute bitch to me.
Naruto fave is Kakashi and Kisame. Bleach, Urahara and Grinlo.
Grimmjow is really awesome.
Wolf U Witch Pyro cool. Though Stark is a close runner-up.
Oh yeah, Stark is... Okay, Stella hasn't seen...
I really like Demon Slayer.
Stella hasn't seen Bleach, but Grimmjow and Stark are part of a faction known as Arrancar. They're basically hollows that have evolved to the point of where they're similar to Shinigami, or Soul Reapers as they're called in the English dub. And those two specifically are part of what's known as the Espada, which are the top 10 Arrancar. Grimmjow is number 6, with Stark being the Primera. However, a bit of a spoiler: the top 10, their numbers don't go from 1 to 10. They go from 0 to 10. And the Zero Espada, he actually says, "Who told you that our numbers went from 1 to 10?"
I'll definitely watch Bleach.
Yeah, the arc that happens after the Soul Society arc, however, is non-canon. You should still watch it because it's still pretty cool. But the Arrancars appear after that arc. And trust me, the first two that get met are the fourth and numbers 4 and 10. Because Ukiura, who is number 4, he is an awesome villain and one of my favorites.
Nice.
Damn it.
Have you watched Demon Slayer the Infinity Castle movie?
No, I have not. Although I always describe my favorite way to describe Demon Slayer has always been Aqualad and his sister team up with Pikachu and Peppa Pig to fight Michael Jackson.
You should watch.
He was shooting at me.
It was peak.
As the last gets balls, you
KNY top 3 are Inosuke, Giyu, and Obane.
Inosuke is always fun. As the last gets falls, you hear music from across the room. On the monitor, a Quarian stands before a hushed crowd,
Pyro cool.
warbling a mournful a cappella of worlds and innocence lost. The recorded song is dispatched to the Geth worlds behind the Perseus Veil. The transmitter shuts down. Yeah, those stalkers, they're little bastards. I hate them. They also are what caused jamming.
Zenitsu, Tanjiro, and Giyu are my favorite.
I loved Rengoku. Balls. How did I fail that? I'm just going to blame twitchy fingers. You discover a number of encrypted Geth data files. In the proper hands, they could reveal much about the evolution of the Geth since the banishment of the Quarians. I also loved Giyu and Shinobu.
Yeah, Rengoku was good.
At the very least, when Rengoku died,
I'd avoid Rengoku like the plague. Good guy, yeah. But way too loud.
At least they gave Rengoku a badass death. He's just like...
R.I.P. Rengoku.
At least his death was badass, or he's just like, you know what, I'm not getting out of this, but I'm gonna make sure you come with me. And he almost succeeded.
Yes. That fight was so good.
Yeah, because I have the Hinokami Chronicles video game. I do not have the sequel. I haven't
I'm
gotten it.
going to die, but you're going down too.
Yeah. If there weren't blocked scenes, I would have streamed me playing the Hinokami Chronicles. I'm going to be honest. Unfortunately, there are blocked scenes, and because I do not have a working PC, I can't use my capture card. God, my hands are cold. Come on.
Set your heart ablaze.
Let's see. Tali is back here. So why we did this whole thing was to finish her quest line because she is my space wife.
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
It'll take years to decipher and analyze the data.
Maybe even decades, but it's worth the time. This information will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until
I
Saren
love
and his
the
Geth
animation
armies
of
are
Demon
defeated.
Slayer.
Oh yeah, the animation is really good, the way that they mix in the CGIs. Which is a shame, because Berserk didn't get that treatment. It looked so fun. 2016 and 2017 Berserk looked so weird with the way they used CGI.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Bridge, I just found a black wolf spider in my room, LOL. Yeah.
Black Wolf Spot. Man, I didn't think they actually inhabited New York. Or at least not that part of New York. I almost don't use anyone else, so... Okay.
I had one in my room last week.
Huh. Okay, now that we've
My
dealt
cat
with
found it. Mom got rid of it.
I don't think black wolf spiders are actually dangerous to humans. I think. Speaking of spiders, a co-worker of mine at my new job, he did not know that Daddy Longlegs were spiders.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're
The
increasing
animation of the
patrols in the
Tengen versus
Armstrong cluster to
Tukaro
make sure
fight
they
was
can't
really
establish another
amazing.
foothold in the
They
region.
are the most
Nice job,
poisonous,
Shepard.
but their fangs are
You
too
saved a lot
tiny
of
to
human lives
penetrate
on
the
this
skin.
mission. Hack it out.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to Daddy Longlegs, where their venom is actually also, he will use the wrong terminology. If you bite it and you die, it's poisonous. If it bites you, if it bites you and you die, it's venomous.
I meant the daddy long leg, not the wolf.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, daddy longlegs just are no threat unless they're really bloody big. Actually, no, we need to do story progress first. For this, we are going to be bringing Liara with us instead of Garrus. The reason why is largely due to story reasons. I could have worded that better.
I am stuck at work right now, but the second you go live, me and my friend are pulling up like VIPs. Add me on DLS Cord, Buller48.
We got Matriarch write-ins. Morana. Morana? Wasn't that a Disney movie?
Which is your favorite fight in Demon Slayer?
Really hard to say because they're all really good. Because most of them are really good. One of the most hilarious ones.
Yeah.
One of the most hilarious ones though was when Zenitsu fainted when they were going after the drum demon, and that the one demon's just like, this guy fainted. Why do I hear boss music?
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Further reminder that Joker is voiced by Seth Green.
Tenjin vs Jutaro and Tanjiro and Tomioka vs Akaza are my favorite fights.
So we're going to be bringing Liara for story reasons.
Equalizing interior pressure.
Oh, I have not leveled her up at all. I did not realize that.
Have you watched Black Clover?
Yes, I have. Let's
With exterior atmosphere.
Let's switch to
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore.
That's cool.
Exo Presley has the
JJK
deck.
fights, at least one of them, are a mix of 2D and 3D animation.
I have not watched JJK, honestly. Similar to JoJo. I've never watched it.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I love Black Clover.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
Come
I'm a
on,
Spectre.
you have
My
to
name is
watch
Shepard.
JoJo. Even only until the
Load of
vampire
horse
squirrel.
crap, man.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Novaria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
It would not be wise to search for the Geth unarmed.
Let's not start a fight.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
So you say Parasini-san? She's a weeb. I'm kidding. What, vampire squirrel? What the fuck? I knew about the gay vampire Dio, but there's a vampire squirrel? What the hell is JoJo? Is it even real?
Weapon protectors, don't mind the phones. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
The squirrel gif I showed you where it gets launched through the Nazi's chest.
Oh.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I'm not here to dig out any corporate secrets.
That's gratifying to hear.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia. She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my...
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety, and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel.
You wanna mind meld with
If you
the
have
blue
questions
girl.
or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you,
Nope.
and enjoy your stay.
I saved that for FemShep playthroughs.
How can I help you?
Did you finish watching Black Clover?
Up to where they fought that... Like, the first season I did, I believe.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Ananias.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Okay.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies.
Who's your fav in
This
Black
greeting is a
Clover?
courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Yeah, I can't really remember most of the characters' names now, for some reason.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
Reminds me of fairy tale so much I just can't. I imagine Gray in the background.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? Odd that you shouldn't mind their presence.
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Give me a hint, I'll guess it.
Ah, crap. I mean, there was the darkness magic user with that led the Black Bulls.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Let him be stubborn, Shepard. I'm sure someone else here is willing to help us.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received
Captain
a dozen urgent
Yami.
messages while you...
Yami, thank you.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a past to leave him. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keene. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
Asta and Yami are my favorite.
Where was the bar? It was over here, right?
I am excited for the new season.
Also, I believe you can get an extra cutscene if you have Liara with you. When you confront Venezia.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time. The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes
Fuck
you
you
ideal
too.
for my job. You are a known quantity.
The
Or so
animation
Vargas
of
will
the new
think.
season is
He will
going to be
assume you are
really
here
good.
to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
If you know me, you know exactly what I'm about to do.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
Actually, I wanted to warn you. An agent of the Aramali Council hired me to break into your network. She gave me this.
Oh, a cracking device. I appreciate your forthrightness, Shepard. Now that we know what to look for, our IT people can have a little fun with the Asari. We'll isolate their viruses and feed them false data. If you'll excuse me.
Any result?
Everything went as planned. You should see results soon.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
That'll do nicely. I'll be going now.
As will I. Good day, Spectre.
Are you watching any anime?
Currently, no. I just haven't had time. But just look at how many credits I have. 500 is nothing. I believe there was more up here. Nothing there.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Novaria now. I can't talk long. This car is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time for the troopers.
Beat it.
Okay, Grumpy.
Yeah, I can understand. I also get busy 'cause of my work.
What sort of offer? Full benefits, of course.
No, I'm sure the company takes care of its own. Full insurance, vacations, expense accounting, after a year
You hear about the resort? And the equator. Bounce backing, diving, accredited asset revealed.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed.
I am an animator.
I
I
acquired
love
evidence of
animating.
Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
I'll try. Oh, right. Can't save when on an elevator. That makes sense, actually. Let's see, can I talk to Matsuo?
Do you like Marvel movies?
For the most part, I do. I just everything past Endgame has just been bleh. Well, except for No Way Home. That was awesome. Huh. Matsuo isn't there. That's a concern.
Yeah, No Way Home was really cool.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan. Sure, whatever. This is a store, right? Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Let's review standard items first.
Tobey Maguire is my favorite Spider-Man.
I grew up with him being Spider-Man.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port... Sure, whatever. This is a store, right? Of course. This one apologizes for inconvenience.
Okay.
I grew up watching Toby.
Nothing for Quarian. We got something for Garrus. believe the officers were upstairs of the bar. I'm not 100% on that.
Infinity War and Endgame are my favorite movie.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I missed that.
Freeze! Hanshan Security. This office is sealed.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
I used Talk No Jutsu. It was very effective.
Sorry bro, but I have some projects to finish, so I have to go now.
See ya. Which hurt is incendiary.
See you, Stella. See you in the next stream. Bye.
Okay, now we can explore. That's a fire containment system. Okay. Uh-oh.
2 jumping spiders on my windows and a wolf spider roaming my room.
I don't think you're supposed
You'd
to be in
think it
here,
was spring and
Shepard.
not autumn.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Uh-uh. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're here off-duty breaking the law for bribe money. You expect us to feel bad for stopping you?
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun.
Oh dear. Hold on. Concern. Okay, yeah.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Wait, make sure I understood that correctly. Okay, yeah, hotel bar. We'll also talk to Matsuo. Because I know you can talk to her after this. Unless that was changed and I just don't remember.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is, don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
You work for Ananias. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Ananias' guilt in one package.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
In the long run, it is better to remove the source of the problem.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Alright, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board was already investigating Analeus. They're concerned about the worm in their own fruit.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well. I will testify. Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
Oh, where did she go? Probably to head back to the office. You know, if you really think about it, Alice in Wonderland is just an isekai.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
I'll leave you to your work.
Not so fast, Hero. You need to get into the garage, don't you? To head up to Peak 15? While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
And that is a corrupt businessman arrested. Nice to see that it works in fiction.
Commander, I'm glad you stopped to talk. I wanted to tell you how unfortunate it was that Analeus Sama was caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Rest assured, I bear you no ill will.
Unfortunate? He was a criminal, Captain.
The Executive Board is not concerned with galactic law, Commander. That's why this planet was settled, after all. As far as they are concerned, Analeus Sama went too far. On Noveria, you may do what you wish, so long as you do not disturb public order. I only request that you limit the number of disturbances you provoke. I would consider it a favor.
I don't intend to make life difficult for anyone.
I appreciate that.
That's a lie.
If you will excuse me, I must file reports on this incident. Good day.
Don't worry,
I would be grateful
Pyro.
if you would
We
finish your
read just in
business on
Fate Fall until mid-November, lol.
Okay, now we can head to the peak.
No worries here, Hyuga. I like spiders, lol.
It really does. The 208, 240.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Get ready. Remember what I said about stalkers?
I'd say these are what the matriarch had in
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
The Geth ambushed us. We fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Okay, now that we've done that... Yeah, the worst thing about the Stalkers isn't really their jamming ability. It's more that they can just jump around, which makes trying to get a beat on them, or whatever, tricky. Oh man. Oh, no, wait, it's up there. The moment I open this door, we're gonna get ambushed. Oh, Krogan.
Alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
need to get the reactors back online. Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Yeah, you only do that when there's something you want to keep in. That's not a good sign. How much Omnigel do I even have? I have 444. Damn it, I can't get a good angle. No. Oh, right. The Rachni.
What was that?
Animals? Wind? This place is in bad shape. Like them.
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
See, I knew it! Oh.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
Help would be great. Who are you?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to Binary Helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep. Nice.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
What are the landlines, and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Yeah, you're not going to get much information from her regarding what these creatures are because
manual restart required.
Because that requires privileged access, which we do not have.
User alert. Now exiting to the roof. User alert.
We know that they are Arachni, mostly because whenever you aim at them, you see the word Arachni. So yeah, an extinct species has been brought back. Congratulations, you did not learn anything from Jurassic Park.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Best viewers on StreamGeek.ru Fizak3Y.
Gotta love the bots.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Main reactor.
Ooh. Look at that. 353. I can't use any of the upgrades on it though.
Shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
Okay. Now that we've dealt with that,
Entering decontamination and transit
I
hub.
have no idea why it equipped the sniper.
User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
I can solve that.
They are locked in. I could bypass the door.
Beautiful.
Control group losing them. They're in. Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope of survival. That killing himself would be easier.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
Not gonna pass that, so...
Stand down. Sorry, we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. First we knew the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
You were taken by surprise and had civilians to protect. You did a good job, Captain.
Yeah? Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
I'm not gonna let any of your people die.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that.
Here they come.
Hell! Man the perimeter!
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down.
I'll do whatever I can.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Yeah, there's a reason for this. Why they're not acting normal.
What?
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
Because I do not know anything about the Matriarch.
Then why would I?
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arrayas. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
That's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
What do you want?
I didn't mean to bother you.
No, you did nothing wrong. I'm just distracted.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
Do you imagine that distinction makes this ethical?
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Is there a cure, Doctor? A treatment?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Dr. Captain Ventralis. Ventralis was the guy I encountered when I first walked in here, right? Has to be.
Something
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
Those are reasonable precautions.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
Quarantine is this way. Oh, Han Olar. We'll speak to you later.
You're not part of the crew.
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
We've isolated 4 chemicals that can be combined to counteract the toxin. They must be mixed in precise quantities. As each chemical is poured, the equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too little or too much will spoil the result.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
I thought she seemed odd.
You're a sleeper agent for Benezia.
I was ordered to eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Silly girl. You're trapped in here with me. Yeah, the guard is totally dead.
She killed the guard, Shepard. Just for being in her...
Told you. Han Olar.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Benezia brought them with her.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Rachni? That's preposterous.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access, like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
Tell me what you know. I'll make your survival mean something.
You think I want absolution? There is none.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Okay, time to get this cure done.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren, the Spectre?
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards. They've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough. That... Oh, God, what a cliché. You saved their lives, do you know that?
That's what I'm here for. Forget about it.
I need to administer this. Thanks again.
Alright, we are just about out of time. I will leave this here for now, and I will see you all. Like, comment, subscribe, yada yada. I will see you all next time.